Hello, it's me. I'm here today with another food for thought, and I'm going to come at you pretty frankly and pretty direct because that's just the energy that I'm in right now. um, why do we only take one day, not even one day, like a moment, just an instant to celebrate the transition from 2023 to 2024? I know people have different opinions about it and what it might mean for them and the calendar and the dates and whatnot. But I think we should all like have a moment at some point in time, whether that's yearly or weekly or daily, or even every time you look at yourself in the mirror, to have a moment of like just acknowledgement of who you are right now in this moment and who you're going to be the next time you look at yourself in the mirror. So, anyway, with that rant being pushed out of the way, I like to talk about New Year's resolutions at this time and why I see New Year's and why I've experienced New Year's resolutions not sticking and not lasting. And Ayurveda has given me an understanding on that. And it completely and totally makes sense. So I allow myself to celebrate these 3 months, like from like the turning of the calendar year up until the spring equinox. Like I allow myself to celebrate. I am really going inward and celebrating, right? I'm going inward and celebrating just being me by being with me and really focusing in and directing on the things that I want to see take shape and take form in 2024, right? I know all kinds of seeds have been planted and I'm holding on to, but which ones do I really want to grow and want to eat? I don't want to eat on the seeds of doubt anymore. Like that fruit that it makes for me has been quite beautiful and I've eaten a lot of it. But I don't want to eat it anymore. It's not working for me. It's not my season to be eating those fruits and those planting those seeds and focusing on those seeds. I want to focus on seeds of belief. I want to believe in myself. I do believe in myself. I am believing in myself. But I want to focus more on that. And I want to celebrate all the moments that I do believe in myself. And I do find myself in agreement with me. That's a secret of mine. I argue with myself all the time in my head. I'm in my head a lot. But anyway, so instead of taking action right now, instead of taking action right now on New Year's resolutions and trying to improve your physical body by going on a diet, implementing a new exercise routine, like maybe wait to do that in the spring. And if you want to know what Ayurveda recommends for your type, take a dosha quiz, get with me. Like I will set you on track to get ready and to slowly prepare you so you can take action in the spring. And anyway, so take this time to really celebrate yourself. Celebrate everything that you were in 2023. Celebrate everything that you were yesterday, last night, this morning, right? Just celebrate yourself, man. Just do it. And I'm totally speaking to myself. Because if you know me and you see me and you talk to me on a regular basis, you know I've been going through it. Like, I'll be honest, y'all. New Year's celebration, like I had some deep connections with some friends and yeah, like the next day I was just feeling the grief of And the fear of the unknown. Like, I know I'm on a new path, and I know I can't keep going on this path because I mean, it's a beautiful path, but it's not aligned with my desires. So I know I have to take another path, and that's really scary. And I know I can't be the person that I was in 2023 if I want something different, if I want more, if I want to grow, right? And when you grow, things look different. And I got to keep reminding myself of that because I'm a Kapha and I like things to stay the same. I really like comfort. So whenever I begin to feel comfortable in something, I look for growth. And so, wow, I'm growing in a lot of ways. Things are changing. I'm moving into an Eastern medicine clinic with an acupuncturist and a Chinese massage therapist here in Mendeville. So that's exciting. I am moving on to a different studio. I'll be teaching at Lovemore Studio in Covington. Teaching some Ayurvedic yoga. So talking about the marma points, different points in your body that hold and express energies. If you're familiar with Chinese medicine, that would be like the meridians. But in Ayurveda, they talk about them as marma points. And in moving differently, like talking about how our bodies crave to be moving right now. What nature is inspiring us to be, to do, to express. And sometimes I'm like, everything that I teach, it's our innate wisdom. Like, we have this wisdom, we know, right? Whenever it's cold outside, we put on more clothes, we drink warmer things. Like, we know how to live like this. So you just may not remember. So I'm just here to remind you that if you aren't feeling the energy to take action on your New Year's resolutions, that's okay. That's okay. Just focus on those resolutions. Think about what it's going to feel like, who you're going to be if you do all this, and really start to become those new beliefs that you want for yourself. And then whenever the energy is there, you're gonna just naturally go do it, because it's like, okay, now it's time to take action and be that, right? Now it's time to go get it. So there's an essence of waiting, but you're not necessarily waiting. You're working on the inside. Like, you're going in and you're really getting to know yourself. You're really getting into your heart space, into your essence, and really learning what that is and how it wants to be expressed. And if there's a lot of emotions and tears coming up for you, just let it flow. Kapha is related to the lungs, and we're in Kapha season. So whenever we're in the season, all of the organs where Kapha lives in our bodies detox, move, shift, so we have, it kind of gets shaken. That energy starts to move. So that energy is moving in our lungs, and that creates mucus, yes, but that also can stimulate sadness and grief, because that lives in your lungs. So tend to your sadness and your grief. Feel whatever needs to be felt, because I'm feeling it too. You're not alone. So yeah, that's your food for thought. Why do we only celebrate ourselves for a moment? Can you celebrate yourself for a little bit longer? Or do it every day? That's something that I want to grow in. That's my word for 2024 is grow. And there's a lot of things that I want to grow in. And yeah, so here's to growth. Here's to nourishing the things that you want to feast on in 2024. And yeah, love you guys.